Hello students, we are going to discuss about performance appraisal. So what is performance appraisal? It is a systematic evaluation of an employee performance and to understand the abilities of a person for further growth and development. It involves 3 steps. First step being setting of work standards. You're going to set the benchmarks for the employees who are going to work in your organization. Second step is assessing or analyzing the actual performance of the employee. And third step is providing feedback to the employee so that the deficiency in him based on the work standards and the actual performance of the employee can be retained. Now let us take an example of an employee who is working in XYZ organization. The employee is an executive there. His employee performance is measured based on 4 different parameters. First being teamwork, then leadership, then quality of work, and the last is communication. Suppose we have set the standard for 4. Now his performance can be calculated based on the standards. The employee has performed. This is teamwork. This is his quality. This is again his communication and his leadership. The employee has performed well in his teamwork, his quality, his leadership, but his communication is a bit low as compared to the standard evaluation point. So, employee whose communication is less can be trained again so that the company meets his goals for the future standard performance of the employee. Now, let us take a few methods of performance appraisal. There are 2 different types of methods we use, modern methods and traditional methods. Traditional methods are those methods which are used beforehand. Now we have started using the modern methods. First method is management by objectives. Management by objectives. Second is behaviorally anchored rating scale, bars. Third method is 360-degree appraisal, and then fourth method is assessment centers. Now we consider 360-degree appraisal as the best performance method. Why? Because we have gathered all the information from everywhere. If an employee is working in an organization, he will have his superiors, he will have his subordinates, he will have his peers, and he himself is also evaluating the employee. So based on all these evaluations, the employee is getting a good performance appraisal without any biasness. Now, coming back to the advantages and disadvantages of performance appraisal, the major advantages of performance appraisal are: it improves the employee's performance, it also increases the ability to perform in organization, then employee develops himself, he corrects his deficiencies by getting good proper feedbacks, his career grows properly, then he gets good promotions, and then he gets good motivations to work in the organization. Now when we talk about disadvantages, he is prone to biasness. If he is performing good in an organization, people are very much biased by giving him results, by giving him feedbacks. So prone to biasness is one of the disadvantages. Then second disadvantage can be sampling error. When you're trying to calculate an employee's performance based on different samples, error can take place. Then third is time consuming. In an organization, if there are hundreds of people working, you cannot evaluate each and every employee one by one. So it is a time consuming process. Also, it has a lot of cost involved. Then next disadvantage is horn and halo effect. Horn effect means you are only pointing the negative aspects of the employee and ignoring the positive ones. And halo effect is you're only pointing the positive aspects of the employee and ignoring the negative one. So all these advantages and disadvantages of performance appraisal will tell you how to appraise an employee and how effectively the employee will take those feedbacks. Thank you.